Shimai GTA chums, the Powersurge is discounted this week at Legendary Motorsport. You can find the chum right there. 1.1 million instead of 1.6 million. It's one of the fastest motorbikes in the game, so it's worthwhile considering if you love motorbikes. It is an electric, it's based on the electric Harley Davidson. So we're going to do an attempt at an electric Harley Davidson build, see if we can make it look like the original as much as possible, very much like my chum Retset. Check out his channel for some original builds with original vehicles. So first off, we're probably going to get rid of some of the futuristic kind of look to this, like getting rid of that fairing. Actually, first let's look at the liveries because those are important. So you've got a few options on liveries. We're going to go with 0 just to get rid of them, but there's some nice liveries basically. Right, colour. Oh, we're going to go with the. Let's do the respray because we've got a metallic orange on the top. So we want a metallic tangerine. I think this is sunset orange will work the best. Oh, that's really, really orange. That's way too orange. But sunrise orange, that's the one to choose. Definitely. Okay, and the secondary colour is a matte black. Matte black. So you see it's color, what it's coloring up the seat and all that. So matte black, ideal. We've got way too much fairings on there, so we need to get rid of that. We need to see what we can do. So we've got engine is upgraded to the max, by the way. Bodywork, that's what we want. So that bottom fairing we want to get rid of. And also we're looking at whatever future. Oh, we need to smooth this lot out for a start. I think the stock is where we want to go. That's most like the original. Maybe with that peepy bit, or the black bit is what it looks a little bit like. Let's just see what else we've got. I mean, these are very good. These are like the Reaver, so they've just robbed things off the Reaver. So stock is the best way to go if you want to go like the original. Frames. Okay, we've got secondary frame here, and that is what we want to look like at least the Google image search that I've got here, which looks best. Front mud guards. Okay, we've got black ones, and I think those are the ones to go for. Stock or secondary? Secondary is the same, so we're going to keep with that. Front seat. What have we got? Oh, that is nice. I kind of like the look of that. I can't see from this image, but it looks quite similar, so we're probably going to stick with that. That's a Reaver type one. It's very much, this drives like the Reaver as well if you're into the Reaver. So, and the Gargoyle. Those are similar kinds of bikes, and the Gargoyle's discounted this week. Fuel tank. Okay, so we've got the electric future one, and I think we need something else. That's the one. The stock fuel tank is probably it, but it's not quite that. It's something else. I mean, we need something down below as well, but I don't think any of those work. Stock is the nearest that we've got to get it like looking like the original. What else can we do? Mirrors. So we've got the black mirrors. You know, I prefer the race mirrors, so I'm going to leave those on. Plate number 1 because it is the best in its class at racing motorbikes, pretty much on the top of the class. Although the Shinobi, not Shinobi, yeah, I prefer the Shinobi really. Stock mudguards are probably the best ones. We're going to stick with them. Secondary, I mean they're the same colour really because of the secondary I've gone for. Wheels, right? What have I gone for here? Wheel type. I'll just have a look at what these are. The street special. Gonna stick with those because oddly enough I seem to have selected similar rims to the original, but I am gonna make them black. So we're gonna go carbon black. Just black I think will do it. And let's have a look. What else? You want the tyre enhancers, bulletproofs. You want the red tyre smoke will do. Maybe orange. Tyre design. We don't want a tyre design on, but actually we've got a tyre design on. Did I notice? Oh, I'm gonna leave it on. Screw it. Done. Complete. I'm gonna show you the. Why is it always smash when it's leaving? I'm going to show you the performance now, which is excellent. It's an electric bike, so it's in a straight line, it's super accelerator. On the corners, it's not as good at cornering as the Shinobi, which is the Tron bike, and I mean, I think it's the best at racing in the game, really, because it just corners a lot better than this, but it's still decent at cornering. It's like an electric. I suppose it's comparable to the 801 because it's a wheelie puller in a way, but it's basically the Reaver but electric is what I think it is. You see that where it's jiggling, if you pull a wheelie it'll eventually do the wheelie glitch, and it does this as stock. You don't need to put any special wheels on if you want to, but bear that in mind, right? If you want to do that you can just purchase the Gargoyle. It makes a significant increase to your top speed as well if you do that wheelie glitch, because it goes rapid. So it's one of those few electric vehicles that goes really quick with a top end speed. There we go. It's not as stable though as a Reaver, I don't think. You can fall off quite easy. The Reaver you can fall off as well. But it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to pull a wheelie on and be king and undisputed king of wheelies. I don't think it's as good as the Gargoyle either at the wheelie. So Gargoyle's 50 grand this week, by the way. So if you just want this kind of performance, but not the acceleration, right? But you want the wheelie glitch top speed, just purchase the Gargoyle. If you want the all-round best vehicle for pulling wheelies, accelerating, and kind of straight line kind of performance, then this is probably the one for you. And I don't know, maybe short tracks are better for this because maybe it's better at the top in the top tier anyway. But basically, you can win races with it if you can if you can enjoy that kind of handling, which isn't too bad. It's just that the Shatero is just far better at cornering because it's ridiculous at cornering. It really is. You don't need to do anything. It just goes around the corner. But this is not too bad at cornering either. I'm not trying to play this down at all. It's not a bad cornerer at all. So it's an excellent vehicle. It's electric. It doesn't make a noise, which some people find annoying. It's a great looking bike as well. You can do some great builds on it. And I'd recommend purchasing it if you're into motorbikes. It's historic for Harley Davidson as well because it's their first electric motorbike. So for that reason, it's a yes for me. I'm not really a fan of Harley Davidsons, but maybe I am. Maybe I'm getting to that age now where I am going to start to like them rather than the sports bikes. Right, okay, drop a comment on what you think of this bike. Is it top tier? Is it number one as implied at racing for you? Or do you prefer the Shataro? Or do you prefer the HSW Hakachu Drag, which is also excellent? Give me a comment. Thank you very much for watching though. Have a great day if you're playing Das GTA. Consider the Gargoyle as well, it's much cheaper.